So in this video, I'm going to talk about, oh, that's really bright and gross. I'm going to talk about head hunger and life changes when I'm experiencing already so early on after having the surgery. I'm almost 5 days out. It's really hard to count because it's not technically a full 5 days because my surgery was at night. So tonight it'll be 5 days. It's like 4.5 days now. I don't know which way to count it. I don't want to say 5 days when it's closer to 4 days because, you know, day by day things change. It's a pretty big thing. The head hunger I suffered through a lot with Optifast, and I'm still going through it a bit now. And it's really weird because I know I'm not hungry. Just like on Optifast, I wasn't hungry, but my head, like, you get these ideas in your head of what you want, and that's like all you want, and you convince yourself that you're hungry. And I never knew what head hunger was before. I'd never experienced it. It was like, if I'm hungry, then I must be hungry and I'm going to eat. And, you know, I never really thought I ate a lot. And then I started describing my meals, and it was like, oh yeah, well, go to Burger King and get, like, I don't know, 5 creamy mayo cheeseburgers, and they're like, between the two of you. And I was like, no, that's just for me. You know? I mean, creamy mayo cheeseburgers are tiny. They're just cheeseburgers with mayo on them. But, and single cheeseburgers too. But I guess it's still considered a lot. And pizzas, you know, you get a pizza each. And, I mean, the pizzas here are really small. They're nowhere near the size of American pizzas. Their large here is maybe an American between small and medium. Everything's much smaller here. But still, you know, to have it just for one person. And they said my eating habits were really bad. Anytime I sat down to watch something, because we, you know, would sit here at the computer and watch YouTube stuff or download stuff and go sit on the bed and watch stuff and eat. Always snacking, a can of Pringles a day, or, you know, my candy drawers, my snack drawers, and I wouldn't sit there and eat a lot. I would pick and peck at stuff all throughout the day. And when all that was taken away from me, I was suffering because my mouth wanted the taste and my head wanted the food, but my stomach didn't need it. And when I had Optifast, I cheated. I cheated twice. No, 3 times. The first time, and this started 3 days before my surgery, the first time I had, I was just starving. The people that are staying here had brought in Subway, and I really wanted Subway. I had been craving it all day, and then I saw them come in with their Subway cups, and I was like, you know what, that's it. I can't handle this. I need something that I'm not supposed to have. And so I had, like 6 chicken nibbles, and I mean, they were like maybe that big, and hardly any meat on them, just crispy nothingness, really. And I had an egg, and I had a slice of cheese, and I got full. And I was like, whoa, man, I'm pretty fucking full, and I'm here having daydreams of fucking Subway and all this other shit. And then the next day, my husband was showing me these little snack crackers that are bacon flavored, and he put one down next to me, and it just, the smell. And I was like, oh my God. And I just grabbed it, and I was like, I'm eating this. And he's like, no, you can't cheat. And he wasn't trying to be mean. It was because it was a retarded, like, it wasn't cut right, and it was cut in this really weird shape, and he wanted me to take a picture of it. And I guess he wasn't thinking that the smell is extremely strong. And so I just, like, when he was trying to take it from me, I reached behind him, and I reached in his box, and I grabbed like 6 more. And I was just, I'm keeping these. And at first I just sucked the salt off of him, and I tried to give him the cracker and eat it. He's like, you might as well just eat it. So I did. And then the day after, he was like, well, you're having surgery tomorrow. I'm sure your liver won't be affected if you cheat, you know, the day before your surgery. I'll go out and get burritos or something. And the burritos, there's a place that has them like that big, and they're like that fat. And I wanted a burrito so bad. And stupid me, well, maybe not stupid, but instead of saying, yes, go get a burrito, I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish all that. I'll eat about a quarter of it and I'll be full. And he's like, well, I'll eat the rest of it. And I said, well, I don't really want that. You know, I want to eat my own food. And I said, and then, you know, the burrito skin will have carbs in it, and the cheese I'm not supposed to have, and the rice in there's not going to be good for me, and those beans aren't going to be good, and And, you know, he kept asking and asking because he was like, there's no way you don't want it. You've been bugging about fast food every day. And I just said, no, if I'm going to cheat, you can go to the supermarket and get me some chicken because I'm allowed chicken. I'll just have a little bit more of what I'm allowed instead of going and having food that I'm not supposed to have. So I had like two chicken nibbles this time because they're a bit fatter and I had a bit more meat on them. So I had 2 chicken nibbles and an egg and some pickles, like pickle slices, and I was full. And but ever since then, like, I mean, I see stuff popping up on my feed, and I forgot I'm subscribed to Pizza Hut and stuff, and I see these delicious looking pizza breads and drippy, cheesy food, and I'm just like, I want it. You know, I want the taste in my mouth, but I know I'm not hungry, so it's a really big fight to understand that your head is really strong and your head will tell you that you want all this stuff, but you don't actually need it. You don't want it, and you can quite easily, even before surgery, get full off of anything else, you know. It's your mind fucking with you, and, you know, like, I mean, Optifast surgery, my stomach wouldn't have shrunk that much, but it sure did feel like it, you know. Once I stopped eating all that junk food, I mean, I still love junk food. I'm not one of those people that's like, I eat healthy and I will never eat junk food again. Ugh, I hate that disgusting. I love junk food. I love fast food. I live for fast food. But I am making the conscious choice not to have fast food. There's a difference. I'm not going to talk down about it because I love it, but I know it's not good for me. And there's more than enough proof the fact that when I started Optifast, I got full much quicker, even though I only had 100 grams of meat, which is like that big, and 2 cups of veggies. I mean, I gave myself extra butter on it, not lots, but I love butter too, so I put a bit more butter than I probably should have. Didn't really affect anything in the end. My liver was nicely shrunk and everything, but if I had to cheat somehow, I just cheated by giving myself a little more flavor on like my broccoli and stuff. And now that the surgery's over, if I know I'll probably have fast food at some point. I might just be completely disgusted by my first taste of it. I might enjoy it and treat myself once every few months, but I'm not gonna live on fast food. Hopefully I will get full enough that I can have a bigger menu, like, say, you know, tuna fish sandwich or something, or I still want to stick to a healthy menu, but have more variety. And what's really weird, what I was trying to say is, once I stopped with the fast food, I suddenly had like all this energy, and I started having a lot of energy. But with Optifast, I felt hungry a lot of the time, but not hungry, and it was really weird. And it wasn't like an unbearable hunger, but I was definitely still hungry. Now I don't know what I'm feeling. My stomach's healing and all this stuff and gas is going on down there, but I feel hungry, but I don't feel hungry. My mouth wants flavor again. My head wants fast food, but my body is definitely showing the benefit of not being bogged down by fats and carbs and all that stuff, you know, grease and bad crap. Like, it's 11:37 now. I was up until maybe 1 in the morning, and I was like, I'm so gonna sleep in tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna lay down and sleep, and I couldn't. After like 7 hours of sleep, I woke up and I checked my phone and I was like, oh, time to take my medicine. Took medicine, laid down, eyes wide open. And I'm like, son of a bitch. You know, I don't feel tired anymore like I used to. I used to be able to lay down, sleep for like 12 hours, wake up for 2 hours, and go back to sleep for the night. And I've spent a lot of time sleeping my life away, and that's what I'm used to. I'm used to dragging ass and being exhausted and tired, and I don't feel like that anymore. I feel way too much energy. It's really strange for me, and this is only like day 4, day 5. I mean, I can imagine feeling like this forever. Now I see why people say, oh, I went for a mile-long walk. You know, I've walked up and down the driveway with Logan. You know, I do 5-minute walks at a time, like, I don't know, every hour or every couple hours or whatever, and I'm not tired. It hurts. It hurts my wounds, but I'm not physically tired, and that might seem like nothing to you guys, but remember, my history is since, from 2008 to 2015, basically. I sit right there in bed, or I sit right here at the computer. I get up, go to the kitchen, go to the toilet, shower, and here. That's it. Once a week, I leave the house and get groceries. That's it. I don't leave the house for anything else. I don't walk. I don't move. I don't do anything. I mean, absolutely nothing. So, I mean, I can happily sit here in front of the computer for 16, 17 hours, if I'm awake that long. But, now a walk like that, like walking to the mailbox, usually my thighs are rubbing together and I'm like, but I don't feel like that. And I'm actually quite looking forward to healing a little bit more so I feel comfortable, because I don't want to pass out when I'm out there alone. I want to heal up enough so I know my body can handle it, because, I'm still working with trying to manage my diabetes as well and figure out how much insulin to take or not to take. And I want to start walking, and I can actually see myself being more active, which is amazing, and it's totally different for me. And yeah, I guess that's a plus of washing out all the bad food from my system. I never understood it, but I do. Never understood head hunger, and I do. And so yeah, right now I'm on this medication, this 40 milligrams. This is every single morning for like 3 months. I have to take this. And this is for acid reflux, and it helps, it helps the stomach acid stay down, protect me. After these 2 weeks liquid diet, I could probably start this again. This is why I started multivitamins, but it's kids because the other one that they had smelled really bad. So I take 2 of these little multivitamins. I can't take them during the liquid diet, of course, and this is what I'm taking for pain. I had liquid morphine in the hospital and it didn't do shit, so they started giving me this. This is paracetamol. This is strawberry flavored kids one, and I'm not going to take any, but I'm going to show you. I don't like taking this. I don't like taking any kind of pain meds, but I try to do without. This stuff here really throws me off because it looks like sperm. Like, it looks like someone splooged in a cup. It is so disgusting. I don't know if you can see that. It just wants to focus on my face. Yeah, it's really nasty, and it's super sugary as well. But when I look at this gunk sitting in this cup, I'm just like, I really don't want that in my mouth. And so, I mean, look at it, and it's all sticky, and it's like dried sperm in a cup. And it doesn't taste like strawberry. It just tastes sickly sweet, and it just makes me feel sick. So I try my best not to take any pain meds at all, unless I need it. And then I am drinking, I'm trying to get through 1 of these a day. So this takes me through the day and halfway into the night, because I can't drink the whole thing. And then I drink 1 Optifast a day, and I drink like 250 mils of soup. I drink about 2 or 3 of these a day. And then I drink about 2 of these a day. This is a water bottle filled with milk. This is calcium milk, but this is 250 mils as well. So I woke up about 3 hours ago, and that's all I've managed. So this is 3 hours worth of drinking. I haven't even sipped the Optifast, and I haven't even opened the yogurt, and I haven't even had a soup yet. And this water I've been working on for 3 days, I'm going to try to drink more water today, because once I found out I could drink other stuff and it'll count as my liquid, I kind of dropped the water because I hate water. But I'm start drinking water again. And then people talk about not being able to poo. That's a trouble during this part because you're not eating anything. So I bought Benefiber. I should have brought it over here, but you can easily look it up. And what I do is, in this, there's a teaspoon of Benefiber. In my soups, a teaspoon of Benefiber. And in here, there's a teaspoon, and I don't have any in my yogurt. So I get fiber throughout the day, and I mean, I've already gone to the bathroom one real time, which was today. I can't believe I'm talking about this. And a little bit like 2 days ago, but it wasn't painful or anything. It was just like, whatever, just not a lot, because obviously I'm not eating a lot. So, I mean, Benefiber has no flavor, no smell, and you don't even know it's there. And so it helps give you your fiber and stuff. And I haven't experienced any hair loss yet. My hair is all funky because, you know, having just dyed it, I'm trying not to get too much of the blue out too soon. And I don't want to get my wounds overly wet because I see it starting to peel away the bandages, and I want to kind of let them stay as long as possible. So I'm not showering very often. I'm showering about every 2 days, something like that. And my hair is very greasy. Usually my scalp is really greasy, and like I have makeup on, but I look greasy. But I have like lots of powder on, and it's just the way I am. But my hair is really greasy, so when I don't wash it, it looks all bleh. And it's very bleach damaged because it's actually blue all the way down, but you can't see it in this light. And I just told her to damage it, do whatever she wanted to it. I wanted the black out. And so this is like 5 or 6 rounds of bleach in 2 days with the hardest hitting stuff she had. And yeah, so my hair is damaged, but that's fine. I wanted the black out. I'm sick of having black hair. So you can see it there. It's light all the way down. The dye is really washing out down here because we're going to hit it again. It's black mixed with blue. It's not all blue. But so that's why my hair looks really gross, but this is not hair loss. I haven't lost any extra hair yet. It might come later. Not looking forward to it when it comes, but if I look really grungy, it's because of that. Hopefully next week will be better. Kind of disappointed that I haven't really lost a lot yet. I mean, I know it's not a miracle weight loss or anything. I see people checking in and they're like, I had my surgery 6 weeks ago and I lost like 50 pounds already. And I'm like, I've lost like 3 kilos, you know. Got out of the hospital on Saturday, and I let's see, got out of the hospital, went in for surgery on Thursday. So from Thursday to Tuesday, I only went from like 101.3 to 98. That's 5 kilos. I think 98, 99, 100, 101. No, I'm counting the 0.3 as kilos. Sorry. It's 3 kilos, so that's about 6 or 7 pounds. So I guess that's all right. I'm waiting to get past. Like, there's people who are much bigger than me that have the surgery. I'm really small, on the small side for having the surgery, but I see them and they're like rejoicing at being 100 kilos or 90 something kilos, and I'm just like, why are they rejoicing being at this weight? I want to be, you know, I think once I get down to 90, you'll start seeing quite a bit of change, because when I was 90 kilos, I looked pretty thin. Getting into the 80 kilos, I really looked thin. And when I got here, I was about 75, 80 kilos. And I had a completely flat stomach. I mean, I was still considered overweight, but I had a really flat stomach. And that's a weight I'd be happy at. And I know I should reach that easily, hopefully, if I keep up the good eating and start walking and moving around and all that stuff, which I really hope to do. But I do have the potential to lose more, because if you can do around 40 kilos, I mean, that'll put me at like 60 kilos, which is like 20 kilos less, 40 pounds less than what I came here at. So that'll put me like almost at pre-pregnancy weight, which is quite skinny. I don't even know what I would look like at that weight. But we'll just see how it goes, and I'm going to work my butt off to see, make the most of it, see what I can do. Feeling a little discouraged because, like I said, I still look in the mirror and I still see fat, but I mean, I was fat, so I'm going to be fat for a while until it goes, and I just want to look back on this and be happy that I did it and be like, yeah, I'm never going to get that way again. So I just can't wait for the real weight loss to start, and I can do some real check-ins. Hopefully that'll be soon. And if any of you guys are going through the same thing or have any questions, again, just let me know and I will do my best to answer, or just keep watching. And sometimes it's nice to hear what other people are going through. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.